Okay, we have 5 consoles from eBay. A Sega Saturn, an Xbox original, PlayStation 2, Sega Mega Drive 2, and a Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64's just got an F on it, probably for fail. Sega Mega Drive don't turn on. PlayStation doesn't read discs. The Xbox doesn't read discs. And the Sega Saturn apparently doesn't read discs. I'm going to have a go at fixing all of these. I'll tell you again what's wrong with it tomorrow. First off, we've got Sega Mega Drive 2. This one's apparently not powering up. Got a Sega Mega Drive 2 power supply. Let's try it. Okay, so it's plugged in, power on. Press power button. In fact, no power. Okay, first let's take the top off, undo 4 screws at the bottom, and then undo the heat shield screws. Right, remove all the visible screws, including ones from the port, and the motherboard just lift out. Reflowed the power cable where it comes in, on the little fin. It's not a very good solder point there, but that's the plus, never the earths. Resoldered the 5-volt regulator, just in case it was come loose or anything. Just put a little tiny dab of solder on the little regulators here, here. 1 or 2 other ones that looked a bit dry. Just reflowed them. Right, what I found is the small LED, what's in the Mega Drive 2 is blown. The little cathodes and the little light, what's left of it. So I've soldered in a new one, which are the 2 pins here. Obviously got to cut these down. Right, I've got it soldered on, got the wires cut, the little lights in there. It's a multi-changing LED, so it's going to look a bit nicer than the red. Got the power on. There we go, it's working. I like these little LEDs. They change colour on their own, so it gives a little bit of a difference to the console. Okay, and here we have the finished, cleaned, washed and polished Mega Drive. And the next bit will show it working. Flat panel TV. Turn it on, see if it works. Okay, it kind of works, got no sound. Let's tune this, 1 second. Black and white picture. Okay, sound but no picture. Colour scene. Screen. Auto. Okay, that's it, done. 1 Mega Drive working. And obviously the colour changing light still. So success for Mega Drive. Right, Nintendo 64 with the F on it. Let's have a look at this one. First off, just check the connectors, they look alright. Open the slot, see if it's got the thing in it. Right, it's got the thing in it. In a minute I'll go and get myself a jumper pack. They don't work without the jumper pack. Right, back in. Gone and got myself a jumper pack. Lucky I keep these spare. Put your jumper pack in with the little flap facing you. Got the bit there. Here's a tip. If you want to get these jumper packs out and you've got the top, the expansion pack top, you can just stick the expansion pack down the top and lift it out with it. Easiest tool to use, and you've always got one as long as you've got the top. Right, put the power in. I've got the TV lead, which is a SCART. Have a look. You've got power. game to go in it. Goldeneye. It's going to be on SCART, so we're going to change the SCART and turn the machine on. Nothing. Right, I've readjusted this, the game, wiped all the contacts down. Try again. And there we go, working 64. Okay, controller on it now. Don't seem to be any sound, but that's fine. Adjusted the controller, adjusted the TV to get the sound up. As you can see, working fine. Success. Right, next up we've got the Sega Saturn. Apparently, the label says not reading discs. So, first thing to do on these is to give the laser a quick clean. So all I'm going to do is blow into it now and see if it does read a disc. As I say, I've just got these off eBay, so never tested before. Right, let's set it up to the TV and find out what we got. Okay, first time to turn the Saturn on since I got it off eBay. Power button, TV, on SCART. Aha, set language. That means the battery's gone. Right, you're going to need to get a battery. Best and cheapest place in the UK to get batteries is a pound shop. You can get a pack of batteries for just £1. One minute. And voila, from the pound shop. Or you can get them from Maplins, but they're about £6 to £10 each, ridiculously. Okay, so Saturn's on, so it does work. Let's find out about this disc reading thing. Let's try Tomb Raider. Let's just test it from start. Well, it's checked it. It's showing on there's a Saturn logo. And there we go, just by blowing the laser. In the old days you could skip the intro even before you've seen it. That's great. Okay, another successful one off eBay. There's 3 of the 5 machines working. Right, let's just try another game to make sure it's working. More games than just one. This game's Sega Rally, just see if it's going to read this game. Sounds like it's having problems there. Probably because the disc is all scratched up.
Sega Rally Championship.
But as you can hear, it's clanking. Success! To change the battery on these is turn it around, go to the back, pop the little door which will be on your left when it's turned round. Inside you'll see the battery. With your thumb you push the battery inwards and flick it up and remove it. And then get your new one and slide it in. And slide it in till it clicks in and goes under the front. When it's in, there's a small blue button inside of the machine. Just here. If you press it, it'll reset all your saves and everything. Okay, let's try and reset the time. So, in English, it's set. Turn it off. Turn it back on, and the date should be set. So it boots straight away without going to the date. Means the battery's good. And we're done. Success for the Saturn. Next up is the Xbox from the 5 machines off eBay. Does not load discs. Makes load noises but doesn't load the discs. Okay, so I've already taken this thing apart to save time in the video. Drop screwdriver, so we take the top off. Obviously the DVD tray is not here, but it's here now. I'm having a look at the laser on this. Okay, as you can see, the laser is really dirty. It's got dust and dirt all over it. I'm going to use some cleaning fluid to clean that off. Cleaning fluid. Got my cotton buds, or should we say Q-tips. I've given it a quick wipe with the buds, dipped in the alcohol, and I've got this much dirt off it. This is from the lens, round the motor, the poles and everything. When you first do this, make sure you use your cleanest bud after it's been dipped and do the lens first before you do anything else. Let's have a go at that and see if it works. So I give it a good clean as well, which was completely dusty and completely congealed with dust on here, and also the back fan, which is underneath the hard drive, and also done the whole circuit board. TV over first. Okay, let's try this. TV's on start. Tiny is doing. Something's loud in there. Not too sure which fan that is. Probably the little one underneath. Okay, let's have a look, see if it ejects. It's out. 2 seconds. Right then, we've got the game in. Well, it looks like it's loading now, so that's great. That's another one, so that's 4 out of 5 consoles working now. Now to do the PlayStation, which is going to be a right fucking pain in the arse, because those lasers, once they're gone, they probably won't work again. Okay, next up is PlayStation 2. Apparently this isn't reading any game discs, so I've got a game and I'm going to try it. Looks like the guy on eBay didn't really test these machines too well. Good news for me. Right, come out of the demo and it's frozen, so... Okay, now with the top off, we've got it to a frozen position again. Where the tape is. So what we do now is turn the machine off. And see where that laser is. It got stuck. Right up that top end. Times and it's stopped again. So not dust.